करो ने महावीर श्री भगवान रे। अमी भरेली नजरू राखो महावीर श्री भगवान रे।
प्रभु मांगू तारी पास मारी पूरी करजो आश। प्रभु मांगी मांगी ने मांगू एटलूं मने आवतो जन्म एवो आपजो। प्रभु मांगू तारी पास मारी पूरी करजो आश। प्रभु मांगी मांगी ने मांगू एटलूं मने आवतो जन्म एवो आपजो। मने आवतो जन्म एवो आपजो। वर्ष 8 मुझ होय संतो समोसर्या होय। तू मंगे व्याख्यान जवाय रे मने आवतो जन्म एवो आपजो। मने आवतो जन्म एवो आपजो। तप करी कर्म खपाय वड़ी 14 पूरव भणाय रे मने आवतो जन्म एवो आपजो। मने आवतो जन्म एवो आपजो। दीक्षा गणाने देवाय छिल्ले संथारो अधराय बड़ी मुक्ति पूरी मान जवाय रे मने आवतो जन्म एवो आपजो। मने आवतो जन्म एवो आपजो। प्रभु मांगू तारी पास मारी पूरी करजो आश। प्रभु मांगी मांगी ने मांगू एटलो मने आवतो जन्म
જ્યાં તમારા મુખના દર્શન થાય છે, જ્યાં તમારા મુખના દર્શન થાય છે.
આખડી મારી પ્રભુ હરખાય છે, આખડી મારી પ્રભુ હરખાય છે.
મન અધીરું દોડતું દેરાસ રે, મન અધીરું દોડતું દેરાસ રે.
દ્વાર પહોંચું ત્યાં અજંપો જાય છે, દ્વાર પહોંચું ત્યાં અજંપો જાય છે.
જ્યાં તમારા મુખના દર્શન થાય છે, જ્યાં તમારા મુખના દર્શન થાય છે.
આખડી મારી પ્રભુ હરખાય છે, આખડી મારી પ્રભુ હરખાય છે.
દેવનું વિમાન જાણે ઉતર્યું, દેવનું વિમાન જાણે ઉતર્યું.
એવું મંદિર આપનું સોહાય છે, એવું મંદિર આપનું સોહાય છે.
જ્યાં તમારા મુખના દર્શન થાય છે, જ્યાં તમારા મુખના દર્શન થાય છે.
આખડી મારી પ્રભુ હરખાય છે, આખડી મારી પ્રભુ હરખાય છે.
Participants who are participating in this program today, I'd like you to know that almost 150 people are participating in this Shila Ropan program. So as you saw a grand program we had on Bhumi Pujan, this is even a better program under the weather conditions. So my hats off to all the volunteers who have done a terrific job in coordinating the activities. Now, all the participants in Shila Ropan have a major responsibility because by laying the Shila Ropan program, you are taking the responsibility to make sure that this temple gets built as soon as possible. So you all need to be very generous in opening your heart and wallets and reaching out to our treasurer and president. You know, Himanshu Bhai is our treasurer and Suresh Bhai is our president. That please hand him your pledges. We have some pledge forms outside. So if you have donated the pledges, please increase that amount. And if you have not contributed to date, we like you to make the pledges today and be generous. We appreciate the efforts. I would also like to appreciate and recognize our distinguished guests. You have seen Naresh Bhai and Reddy Bhai helping and leading the puja today. This has been very, very great and pious occasion. So we are very, very obliged and our heads off and on behalf of the Sangh. Now as you know, to run a smooth program like this. Only person who can do that is with full dedication and support is none other than Anila Ben and Suresh Bhai. So Anila Ben and Suresh Bhai, please come forward. Everyone here appreciates everything what you have done. The program went so smooth so far, and we are looking for a wonderful program today. We have many volunteers who have done tremendous job, and this leadership was taken by Viresh and Manish, and there are too many people that I cannot count their names. Literally, I can tell you that we have about 60-70 local families here, and just about every family is participating in helping. So Jain Center is like a Swiss watch. Every single smallest denomination of the instrument has to work for this program to come together so beautifully. So our heads off, and thank you to all the volunteers. Please be very careful about the weather because the grounds are wet. We will move the runners towards the kitchen before Swami Vasyal, and we have about an hour and a half, 2 hours more vidhi to go through. So please, bear with us. We also like to recognize several volunteers who give the communication to you on a daily basis, and you hardly know them. Or if you know them, I don't know if you have taken time out to thank them. Vibhagar does their job every day flawlessly, and we like to recognize him. Vibhagar is there. I like him to stand up. It's a tremendous work, and you would not believe it, that the amount of work he has to do and the family and everything, and he takes time out, whether he's in Charlotte or he's in Bombay or Delhi or Hyderabad, he communicates with all of you. So we are very fortunate to have volunteers like that. You all got the wonderful directory, and that was coordinated by Ravindra. So we are very thankful to him. Last night you enjoyed the wonderful meal which was cooked by Indubai Dawal and his wife, and again you will have delicious meals today for Swami Vasyal. So we are very thankful that he took time out to come from Atlanta. Now at least 10 people provided the tent, and at last minute because of the weather conditions we requested him to provide some extra tents and facilities, and he been extremely generous to coordinate and make our last minute request. Kamlesh Bhai at last minute also coordinated for the Bhavana program which you enjoyed last night, and then the bus program got mixed up, and those people need to go and deliver the fundraising program in Atlanta. So his office guy is driving them to Atlanta. So this was an all-night affair that the bus had no space, even though we had reservations, and they show up at the bus and no, nothing. So unbelievable amount of coordination which takes, and I like and invite every one of you to come forward and help us because we need more and more help every day. Otherwise programs cannot happen just like what you think. We also like to thank Hindu Center for providing us the facility last night. We are ever so fortunate and thankful under the leadership of Ramesh Bhai, who happens to be here. Ramesh Bhai and Santosh Ben, please stand up. We'd like to thank you. Tremendous job. Very good job, Ramesh Bhai. Thank you. I probably missed a lot of people's name in thanking them personally, but as you know, the Swami Vasyal host has a list of several people, and I like to recognize them too. Ramesh Bhai and Pragna Ben Shah, Rishabh and Deepa Shah, Mahendra Bhai and Naina Ben Chudgar, please stand up so everybody can recognize that you all are sponsoring it. The other sponsors of Swami Vasyal are Vibhagar Bhai and Anita Ben Modi, Ashwin Bhai and Bhavana Ben Shah, Bhavin and Sapna Shah, and Bhabhai Muta. So we are so thankful. Let's give them a big round of applause. Our programs happen and we just make a call, and you got a list of 7 Swami Vasyal hosts who are willing generously to donate and be part of this activity. So we are very happy that they are doing it. Friends, I want you to know that there is an executive committee which is working behind the scenes on a daily basis, and I like all the executive committee members to come. Vijay Bhai, Suresh Bhai, Surendra Bhai, Kamlesh Bhai, Himanshu Bhai, please stand up so everybody knows who you are.
And Palang Bhai,
Mayur Bhai, and Manish and Viresh. I like everyone to stand up so people know that what they are doing and helping and working. I don't even know how many hours it takes every week to to put the program together. I mean, this is a journey which is leading to a success, and that can only happen with very dedicated, selfless volunteers who are working on behalf of the Sangh on a daily basis, whether it's day, night, whatever it takes, everybody is doing it. In case if I missed anybody in recognizing and expressing Aabhar on behalf of Jain Center, please forgive me. I like to be forgiven, and I'm Mechavidukram to each and every one of you. But from bottom of my heart and on behalf of the Sangh, I'd like you to know that we are very, very fortunate and thankful that we get such a love, affection and shraddha from all of you. So thank you. Now I'll invite Surendra Bhai to do the Ghee Boli. We need your support, and please remember, you are participating in Shila Ropan. So it's your job to make sure that you do the Ghee Boli, just like what Naresh Bhai said. Remember the amount what he said, 4.5 lakh. Remember that amount, okay? If we can raise that money today, we'll be lot closer in building, lot faster. Because not only Surendra Bhai is going to do Ghee Boli, but he is also leading the construction project coordination. So he can tell you more about it. But here is Surendra Bhai.
જય જીનેન્દ્ર, આજના આ ખૂબ જ શુભ દિવસે, ખૂબ જ પવિત્ર દિવસે જ્યારે શાલોટનો આ મહાન સંઘ, આટલો મોટો સંઘ, ગ્રેટર શાલોટનો આ સંઘ આજનું આ ખૂબ જ મહત્વનું કાર્ય કરી રહ્યા છીએ આપણે ભેગા થઈને. આજની સમક્ષ આજે મહાનુભાવો આજે ખૂબ જ સુંદર રીતે મંત્રોચ્ચારથી અને પવિત્ર વિધિથી જે તમને ખૂબ જ સુંદર રીતે બધી વસ્તુઓ કરી રહ્યા છે એની સમક્ષ આજે આપણે આ ઘી બોલીની શરૂઆત કરીએ છીએ.
શાંતમયમ સર્વમ કલ્યાણાર્થ સંકલ્પ કુર્મ અહમ નમઃ સ્વાહા. અપ સરપંતુ તે ભૂતા એ ભૂતા ભૂમિ સંસ્થિતા વે ભૂતા વિઘ્ન કાપરેસ્તુ નક્ષંતુ જીનાસ્નયા અપ કામંતુ ભૂતાની પિશાચો સર્વતો વિષમ સર્વસામ વિરોધેન પૂજા કર્મ સમારભે સર્વાંશુ દિક્ષુ અક્ષતામ વિપીરતે વામ પાદ પ્રાગ્નિન્યો ભૂમો ધાતમય કુર્યાત ઉદક પસ. ઓમ બ્રહ્મ નમો હરિયંતાણમ, ઓમ રીમ નમો સિદ્ધાણમ, ઓમ રૂમ નમો આયર્યાણમ, ઓમ રમ નમો વજ્રાયણમ, ઓમ રમ નમો લોહે સંપસાવણમ. સર્વ રક્ષ રક્ષ સ્વાહા. શ્રીમાદી જીનેન્દ્રસ્ય સ્મતે યસ્મિન વિધીયમાને કર્મણિ શુભ મુહૂર્તે